Eubank versus versus Liam Williams. Good fight. Good fight. I haven't really thought too much about this fight in depth, and this video is pretty much off the cuff. So yeah. In terms of how I think the fight will go, I think that it's gonna be close. I think it's gonna be real close. Yeah, like I don't really see either guy getting knocked out in this fight. I know some people have predicted a knockout. I don't see it. I'll be surprised if there's a knockout, really, because who hits harder? Probably Williams, I would say, but I don't see him knocking out you. But Eubank has got a solid defense. His defense is nothing amazing, but it's decent. And so yeah, that's why I don't see Eubank getting knocked out. And in terms of Williams, I don't see him getting knocked out either because his chin is quite deep. His chin is quite good. I know he got dropped by Andrade, but Andrade can punch. I think Andrade hits harder than Eubank. I think so. Yeah, I don't see a knockout in terms of like a stoppage, a stoppage. While the fight is standing, that's more likely, I would say. But again, I don't see that. I see this being a close fight. Really, I see that Liam Williams have made changes. He's got Adam Booth in his corner, who typically doesn't really train that kind of style, but it'll be interesting to see how he does with this will be his first fight with Booth. And Booth has also trained Eubank, so he can give him a few pointers on Eubank's strengths and weaknesses and things like that. So that'll be interesting to see how that works out. And the advice that Booth gives Liam Williams in the corner. But in terms of how I think the fight will go, we know Eubank's going to be looking for that uppercut. Like, he loves that shot. He loves an uppercut. It reminds me a bit of Tank Davis. I've said this before in other videos, how Eubanks loves for uppercuts. It reminds me of Tank Davis. That's also Tank Davis' favorite punch. But Tank throws it more as a counter. Like, if his opponent will throw a jab, he'll look for the uppercut. He'll look to slip it for a left uppercut counter. Whereas Eubank usually throws it like as a lead, or he'll throw like a jab or double jab and then step in with a right uppercut. So he doesn't really throw it as a counter as much. That's one thing I'd actually like to see him do more, though, is throw it as a counter more. Yeah, that's one thing I'd like to see him do more, like throw the uppercut as a counter. Um, but yeah, like I said, I think the fight will be close. I see Eubank landing a lot of uppercuts on the back foot, similar to Andrade. Maybe not as many as uppercuts, because Andrade's a better mover than Eubank. But I do see Eubank landing quite a few uppercuts on the back foot, stunning Williams, snapping his head back with some good shots. And in terms of Liam Williams, I do see him mixing up. I don't think he'll just apply incessant pressure throughout the entire fight. I think he'll mix up. Sometimes he'll apply pressure. Sometimes he'll look to box more. I think he's going to mix up and try and confuse Eubank. And I do see him also landing some good shots as well in this fight and utilizing his jab a bit more. Because when he can use that jab, he's not, I mean, he hasn't got the worst jab in the world. So I do see him using that jab a bit more. And Eubank struggles to guys that can box and use their jab and things like that. So I see Williams employing a little bit of that strategy mixed in with the pressure. But overall, I think this is going to be like a 7-5 type of fight, maybe 8-4, but more so like a 7-5, 8-4 type of fight. A type of fight where people are going to be saying at the end of the fight that, oh, it was a close fight. And yeah, I think people are going to be saying, oh, by the way, I'm picking Eubank to win, in case I wasn't clear. Like, I'm picking Eubank to win in a, like I said, a 7-5, 8-4 type of fight, where after the fight, most people are going to say this was a close fight, a good fight, because I think it's going to be entertaining. There's going to be a lot of exchanges. Both fighters are going to land shots in the exchanges, I think. Yeah, I see this fight having quite a few exchanges, because both fighters like to exchange. I see Eubank getting the better of the majority of exchanges, though, but not all of them. Not all of them. It wouldn't surprise me if Eubank gets stuns himself, because Williams can punch. Williams can punch. So yeah, like I said, I see Eubank winning in a close fight. And I think that most boxing fans are going to be saying that Eubank got the win and it was deserved. So it's not going to be that controversial. I think I say about maybe 70 to 75% of fans will agree that Eubank deserve the win. There are going to be like a sizable minority of people though that say that are going to say, oh yeah, Williams won that. They think that Williams won that. I think there's going to be people saying that as well, but it's going to be a minority, a sizable minority, but a minority nonetheless. So that's how that's what I envisage personally. But guys, leave your comments in the comment section below. Make your predictions. Who do you think is going to win, Eubank or Williams, and why? And how do you think the fight's going to go? But that's it for this video. So until next time.